Hello, Puglets! Welcome back to the Kranky Kraft Server, and happy Friday! And it is Friday here in the Kranky Kraft Server, so you know what that means. It's Puglet Request Friday! Whoa! Yeah! Oh man, I'm really excited about this week's build. Got something really awesome for all of you. Also, if you look out in the distance, look! I built something off camera! Woo! Yay! Yay! Look! I built a house. And I decided to build kind of like a random looking structure. I want to break up kind of break up some of the monotony that there is in the village so far. Like, I've used the same design twice in a row, which is cool and all, but I'm afraid that if I keep just falling back on what's safe, eventually I'll just have a really boring city filled with identical buildings, which yeah, that would be no good. And also, the city is just very sparse right now. Like, there weren't any houses, which of course is very unrealistic. So I think off camera I'm going to go ahead and build probably more and more houses. I might do some of these on camera. I'm planning on making all the houses totally unique, though. I hope no two houses are the same, and I think that'll be easy to do because this is very unique, as you can see with that tower. Like, it's just very different, and I love the way this turned out, and I like how it hugs the landscape. I'm going to fill in more houses along this second level, and just keep doing that off camera probably, but I might stop by, and if you guys would like to see it, let me know. If you would like to see a house build or even a tutorial, if you guys would like to see some of these medieval buildings in tutorial fashion, let me know. Leave it down in the comments below. But anyways, moving back to our Puglet of the Week realm, I need to make a rule change to the Puglet of the Week submission. So before, I was picking any comment, no matter how old. That's becoming increasingly difficult for me to do because there's like 6 videos out now filled with comments about people's suggestions for what they would like to see built in the Kranky Kraft server. And eventually, when I get to episode like 100 of the Kranky Kraft server, it'll be very difficult for me to go through and look at 100 episodes worth of submissions. So the new rule is going to be your suggestion will be eligible for the Puglet of the Week build if it was made in the week of that Friday. If that does that make sense to everyone? So starting with that video, that Friday, so with this video, the comments you make on this video for your suggestions for the next Puglet of the Week build will be valid up till next Friday. I hope that made sense to everybody. So if your submission is like 2 weeks old or older, it is no longer valid, so you need to resubmit it. I might make I might make exceptions to that rule if there's something that's like really awesome that was suggested a month ago that just stuck with me in my head. But yeah, this rule just exists to make it easier for me in the picking process because you guys are just absolutely amazing. Your ideas are just unreal, and it's very difficult for me as it is to pick the best idea. But anyways, on finally to this week's Puglet of the Week is Gwellen? I think that's how you say your name. I believe you are Dutch, sir. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize to my Dutch viewers. Gwellen. That's how you say your name now for this video. He suggested we build a medieval warehouse, and another people did suggest that we build a medieval warehouse, but I have to default to the first person who suggested it, and my friend Stain here was the first person to suggest that I build a medieval warehouse, so he gets the Puglet of the Week honors. So, where are we going to build this thing? Well, I've picked right here. I think it's a very good location, kind of butt up to the dock here, and I kind of want to have like cranes coming off of it, or at least one crane hanging over this dock here, so we can have ships dock in here with their cargo and have it unloaded by the crane and put into the warehouse. I think that would be a really cool look. So anyways, on to the build. I'm going to do this build via time-lapse, kind of like the lighthouse build, because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do here, and it's probably gonna take me like 3 hours to build it and figure everything out. So you guys just stay tuned, sit back, grab a cold one, and listen to the beautiful music and watch the build. right, everybody, so there is my take on a medieval warehouse, and I even built a giant crane next to it. Gonna put a boat into there so it's like the crane is unloading the cargo from the boat or whatever. I added this stuff down here. It's just so it kind of looks like there's cargo that's been unloaded from whatever ship, and then this is like a little miniature crane to lift up some of the smaller goods up into the warehouse. And if we take a look inside real quick, just a little area here again, more just kind of looks like there's some storage going on here. This is how you get out to the crane. And if you go downstairs, you can access the dock from down here, and also the basement, which I haven't completed yet. I think in the basement what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more practical storage. So the stuff upstairs looks kind of cool. I think it's a real unique look. It looks kind of authentic, just kind of organic, and I like this kind of random floor pattern. It's totally random. It gives it kind of this rustic look, and I tried to do the same thing outside of the wall. Just kind of like randomly throw in a block here, a block there. Staircase there. Looks like there's like a brick missing, excuse me. And I think it just looks way more interesting that way than if this is all just cobblestone. It'd be incredibly boring. So I think that's a little bit more interesting. Same with the floor. But anyways, I do actually need some practical storage, so I'm probably just gonna dig out a larger, just a rectangular room here, and just have boxes laid neatly on the sides, just for practical use, because I do actually need a warehouse, and keeping my items in boxes randomly scattered around the harbor like this would be kind of tough to keep everything organized. So what do you think, Mr. Dog?
What are you gonna build your warehouse?
What do you mean? This is the warehouse.
You're funny, but really though, what are you gonna build your warehouse?
Mr. Dog. But I don't know what you're waiting for. This is the warehouse.
The Puglet of the Week build.
Yeah, the Puglet of the Week build. This is it. This is the warehouse.
What? No, seriously, the warehouse. The Puglet of the Week build. We're waiting for it. When are you going to build it?
This is it, Mr. Dog. This is it. This is it. This is the whole thing.
What? What? You call this a warehouse? You call this? Come back here. Come back. Where are you going? Look at me. You call this a warehouse? This is the Puglet of the Week build we've been waiting for? Look at it. Look at it. Look at that roof. Look at that roof. It's terrible. It's so ugly. What about an automatic sorting system, you bum? We come to this channel, we want to see your redstone creations. No one cares about your stupid buildings.
Well, yeah, they do. People watch my buildings.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Where is the automatic sorting system? I want to see it now. And I want to see some automatic item transportation. I want to see it. I want to see your redstone.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Dog. You got it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about Mr. Dog here. He has a bit of a temper. Man, what a jack. But anyways, everybody, leave your suggestions for next week's Puglet Request Friday. Just want to remind you that starting this week, the new rule is that all of your suggestions before this video is released are no longer eligible. So please resend your suggestions. Keep commenting. Also, yeah, I think in the next episode, I will go ahead and probably add a sorting unit in the basement of this warehouse, and I might start working on a mine. I've been doing all of my mining off camera, but I might actually start making a more formal, kind of cool looking mine, and maybe have some item transportation hooked up to the basement of this warehouse with some automatic item sorting, because I'd really like to do that. Now that we actually have a structure built for a warehouse, I think that would be pretty neat. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do in the next episode. So you better stay tuned for that. All right, everyone. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video and would like to see more like it. And I will see you all very soon.